We have talked about a number of different strategies to help us solve math problems. One of the strategies that we're going to be focusing on this week is how to use a double 10 frame to help us make combinations of 10 and also solve math problems. We're also going to learn about a third new word, decompose. Let's look at the next slide to see how we can use double 10 frames to help us add numbers and decompose numbers. I want you to take a second and think about the two words add and decompose. Add is a word you have probably heard before and understand what that word means. If you know what that word means, take a second, turn and talk to a partner and tell them what it means to add. Now that you've told a partner what it means to add, think about the word decompose. What does it mean to decompose a number? Do you have any guesses? If so, turn and tell a partner what you think the word decompose means. Now that you've had a chance to talk to a partner about both words, let's dive in and see what both of those words mean. To add means to put numbers together to find a total. When you add, you are combining two or more numbers and getting a greater number. You can see an example of this in the domino below. This side of the domino shows 4, and this side of the domino shows 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. To decompose a number means to break it down into smaller parts. As you can see, I have the number 8 and a hammer. The hammer is representing breaking that number 8 into smaller pieces. There are many different ways to decompose the number 8, but one example is to break it into 4 and 4. If you look at the example of the dice below, I have 2 4s. I could decompose 8 into 2 4s because 4 plus 4 is 8. Now let's look at how we're going to use double 10 frames to help us add and decompose numbers. Here's a double 10 frame with some red dots and yellow dots. In our number sentence, 8 plus 6 equals what? You can see here with the red, that's how I'm showing 8. There are 8 red dots on this 10 frame. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm using the yellow counters to represent 6. There are 6 yellow counters on this 10 frame. Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 red counters plus 6 yellow counters equals how many counters altogether? In order to use the double 10 frame to help us add and decompose, I'm going to have to move some of the dots in the bottom 10 frame to the top of the 10 frame. Watch closely. I have 2 empty spaces right here in my top 10 frame. So what I'm going to do is move 2 of my yellow counters. I will take this one and put it here, and then I will take this one and put it here. Now I have one full 10 frame of 10, and my bottom 10 frame has 4. This makes it easy for me to see that I have 14 altogether, because 10 plus 4 is 14. So moving the yellow counters helped me add, but it also helped me decompose. I decomposed or broke apart the number 6. I broke apart the number 6 into 2 dots that are up here and 4 dots that are down here. So I broke the number 6 into a group of 2 and a group of 4. Let me show you how I did that one more time. We started off with the 10 frame looking like this. 8 at the top, 6 on the bottom. I'm going to move 2 from the bottom up to the top so that I can fill it. I'm going to start with this counter because it's the last one and put it in the first empty space. Then I'll go to this counter because it's the next marker and move it into the next empty space. You can see here that I have a group of 2 yellow counters and a group of 4 yellow counters. So I decomposed the number 6 into a group of 2 and a group of 4. This helps me see the whole picture of 14. My top 10 frame is full. That means there's 10. My bottom 10 frame has 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. So I have solved my addition sentence. 8 plus 6 equals 14. My double 10 frame helped me add and decompose. Now we're going to do another example together, but not with the video. You will have a turn to move the counters to help you add and decompose. Good luck!